Hi, this is Amanda. Some of you may know me from DeviantArt, Ancient / Moonlight, and I decided to do a voiceover video for you guys. I don't normally do these. I only do like the speed paint and music over it. I'm going to do add also to this video, but I felt like doing it for you guys to do the voiceover. And right now I'm waiting for my hair to dry up because I just dyed it like black. And it's going to take a while since this dye has been sitting out for a tiny bit. You're not supposed to leave it out sitting, like you're supposed to use it like right now when you like mix it up or whatever. I decided to save some because I didn't want to use all of it, and I want to try to think of something like a different way to like do my hair, so that's something different. But right now I normally do not do like when I make my videos, I don't do sketches. I only just go straight to the coloring and that's it. I don't do sketch and then line art and do the base colors and then the coloring. I only do the base sometimes and then the coloring because I think it's a lot more faster. But for you guys, I'm just gonna show you how I actually do my sketching. And me personally, I think sketching is a hell of a lot funner than actually like line arting and well, coloring is also fun, but line arting is kind of like a pain in the butt. But right now, I'm drawing two of my characters, Percy, which is the guy on the left, and Devana on the right. I really don't want to get into too much detail between these two characters, but he is a servant to her, and she is one of the devils in my stories, and she's one of the twins. There are two twins, Devana and Devana, and those are brother and sister. Now, right now what I'm doing, I'm line arting, and I normally don't do really thin line art, I do thick line art. But I decided to do something a little bit different because I like to experiment. But anyway, continue with the story. She's also a shadow of Moonlight, which is my other main character, which I made her a really long time ago. And I want to do like a double ganger, I don't know how to pronounce the word right. But I want to make like a dark side of Moonlight when I first created Devana. And Devana was supposed to be like originally like a really like a important character, but when time evolves, but like when time goes on, pretty much like a lot of characters that you only want to make them like side characters turn into like main characters, and that happened to me before with a few of my characters. But this one particularly, I adore. I really like Devana. And Percy, I don't want to say he's a side character because I actually really like him, but I have to say he is a side character because he is her servant, and he really is not really supposed to matter in my stories. Like normally, like just regular demons aren't supposed to like be recognized. But this particular character, he had escaped from Inferno, and that is a lawbreaker, and he is actually supposed to be sentenced to death when the devils ever catch like any of their demons when they were supposed to live in Inferno, like you are never supposed to leave because you gotta meet the same fate and same destiny as the devils do, because that's not fair to them. Because like, why should the devils only be the ones living in hell where the rest of the demons can roam free? Like, no, that's not how it works. In Devana's eyes as well. Not in eyes, but and Devana is a very emotional character. Not emotional, but she doesn't really show it. But she has a very emotional and very disturbing past, which is another story. She has a lot of stories behind her because she is like one of the main characters, but I'm just gonna leave them alone for now. Okay, now right now I'm gonna I'm gonna lay down all their base colors. I only do the base colors first, and then I start doing shading. I don't do like one base color, like for example like the skin, like right now what I'm doing, and start shading. No, I like to do everything at once. Like right now I'm doing her lingerie and her little socks and stuff and his gloves and whatever. These characters, I really do like them, and I really want to draw them. I haven't drawn them in a while. Like I drew one picture of them, but it was like when Devana was like regular size, just a regular picture, and then Percy is a little demon imp, and it was cute. I want to draw something cute with them together, like him in his regular form, and then her just in her regular form. That's Chibis. I really don't know what else to say. I'm just like, whatever. I'm just gonna ramble stuff. What could I say? Oh, if you guys want me to do more voiceovers, I could do that for you guys. If you don't think my voice is like too annoying, I try not to be too annoying. Like for a while, I always wanted to do a voiceover, but I was too embarrassed. I would say, yeah, embarrassed, because in my opinion, my voice is like really, really kid-ish, like a child's voice. Like right now, as I'm talking, I sound normal, but when I hear myself, like either on the phone or on a video or record, like I just sound kid, and I don't like that. Like, I'm 18 years old, I should not sound like that, but that's just how I am. Like, I read something online saying that you, like, as you're talking and as you're listening to yourself talking, you sound a lot more deeper than you're actually supposed to be. Like, I'm normally, like, it's saying that I've always sounded like a kid, and that's not new to me. It's not supposed to be new to me, but it is, like, well, it's not really new to me. I've been knowing that I sound like a kid, but I just really don't believe in it because I sound deep right now, but as this recording is going on, I'm not. Alright, now I'm doing her shading. No, I did something different. Like, I normally just do, like, cell shading, but then, like, blending it in, like, paint. But I actually did, like, the blur. Not blur, like airbrush, and then blur it out a little bit, and then I did the cell shading. Just something a little bit different. It's always good to experiment when you're drawing. Like if you're an artist and you really want to get into like drawing, just like how I got my inspirations and stuff. I look at different artists, like I watch, like, either they do, like, speed paints, or I just look at their art very closely and try to think, like, what did they use? Like, what kind of art program did they use? What kind of, like, tools did they use? Like, Paint Tool SEI, I've been dying for a very long time. Please excuse the noise in the background. People are being idiots outside. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, that's right. Like, I've always wanted Paint Tool SEI, but I could never, like, figure out how to get it. And that's where, I'm not gonna say where I got it. I'm not gonna say anything because I can get in trouble for that. But there are certain websites that you can get it from, but now they're banned because, you know, that law for the internet happened, like, a while back. I forgot what it's called, and I really don't want to remember because that made me so mad, but I'm actually so glad that I got the programs that I needed, like Photoshop and Paint Tool SEI. No, Paint Tool SEI is still out for download, but you're supposed to buy it, but really, like, I would want it in a disc, like, I would want to ship it out to me instead of, like, buying it and just downloading it onto my computer. Like, some people don't know how to save programs, like I do. Well, some people do, but I save my programs. Like, I save Paint Tool SEI like 5 times in different, like, in my USB, on a disc, like, it's whatever. I'm rambling. Blah, blah. Alright, now I'm doing the hair. The hair, I love to do. I love doing hair so much. Like, it's just fun, and I've always loved doing hair. Some people don't, but I've always loved doing it. And I have, you know, like I said, as an artist, you will grow into being, you know, learning new techniques. And one technique that I have learned is that doing strands. Now, this involves with a lot of layers. Like, honestly, I do like about 40 layers of just coloring. 40 layers. Like, you have to have a layer for every single little thing. Like, you have to have a layer for eyes, ears, hair, skin, clothes. Like, you have to have a separate layer for your shirt, your overshirt, your pants, your shoes, everything. Like, everything. And you have to have your line art layer. Like, if you're a beginner and you really don't know how to, like, do layers, you always have to do a transparent layer with the line art. The line art has to be transparent. And you have to, have every single colored layer underneath that line art. So, to make it work. Okay, now I'm just doing touch-ups. What I do is that I put that layer all the way at the top, and as you can see, I'm doing my hair, the little extra strands of hair on them, and I put it all the way at the top, above the line art, and I do like fringe, I do believe, and I like do accessories, like the necklaces, earrings, his little pocket watch, the little frillies on her, like undies and stuff, and it's just, and a little tie around her thigh, just extra things. Okay, now I am doing more touch-ups, but this involves with all of the coloring. Like, I'm just trying to make it more pop out. Like I do a lot of the what was it called again? I forgot. Hold on. Actions. There we go. I do a lot of actions. Of course, I get from DeviantArt, like from other artists, and they say that it's free and you can use it. So I was like, shit, I'm taking advantage of it because it makes my art look really nice. Like, it just makes the colors more vibrant. And I'm sorry if I do ramble on. I mean, I really don't know how I'm supposed to do this. I don't know if I'm supposed to be professional about it, or even like, you know, supposed to be like, you know, whatever. But I just hope you liked the video.